We've known it was happening for a long time, but parting is such sweet sorrow. Back in March, G2's Rizzo announced he was retiring from competitive Rocket League. A star since the birth of car soccer esports, Rizzo has been on the scene since 2015. Having spent the last 4 years of his career with G2, Rizzo was not only an exceptionally talented player, but also a rare example of continuity in top-level esports. So as this RLCS mainstay says goodbye to the scene and officially leaves G2 for a career in content creation, we thought we'd take a look back at the career of one of the most decorated Rocket League players in the history of the pro rocket-powered car soccer scene. Whilst Rizzo began his career back in 2015 as a sprightly, fresh-faced 18-year-old, 2017 saw him truly arrive as a top player on the scene. Joining G2 Esports on the same day as long-standing partner JNaps, the duo set about taking the North American RLCS scene by storm. Whilst their first couple of seasons were a mix of demoralising setbacks and exhilarating highs, falling at the final hurdle and failing to reach Worlds in Season 3, and a Cinderella run to reach not only the World Championships in Season 4, but also secure an unlikely and impressive top 4 finish. By the time the North American Championships rolled around in Season 5, only 2 teams were ever in contention. The imperious NRG stood in Rizzo and G2's way in the final, and their shot at RLCS glory. A back and forth series took the match to a deciding Game 7, and once again, G2 looked set to be undone at the last. With the game tied, NRG piled on the pressure, with Rizzo leading a commanding defensive display. Just 7 seconds were left on the clock, and the ball breaks away, and G2 are on the counter-attack. Who else could the ball fall to but Rizzo? And with a simple tap-in, the North American RLCS crown was theirs. Other successes would soon follow, Rizzo providing the foundations of an incredibly good G2 side. His exceptional reading of the game and defensive prowess, allowing his partner in crime JNaps and the newly acquired upstart Chicago to shine as the seasons went on. Perhaps the only blip on Rizzo's record as one of Rocket League's true greats is he never won a World Championship. Lots of players, many rated higher than Rizzo right now, can say the same, but the G2 man came within touching distance back in RLCS Season 7. G2 were forced to be reckoned with that season, coming second in league play and beating Renault Vitality, PSG and Rogue on their way to the World Championship final. They'd already beaten the Europeans Team Vitality in the group stages, so confidence was high in the G2 camp. The Rizzo-JNaps partnership had hit its peak at just the right time, but it wasn't to be. Vitality came out swinging, taking an early 3-0 series lead, though every game bar one was a 1-goal game, and despite G2 taking Game 4 in their quest for an unlikely reverse sweep, it was the Europeans who took the trophy home at the end of the night. But this wasn't quite the end of the story for Rizzo and G2. Season 8 was a write-off, but Season 9 saw a team reborn and out for blood. Losing just 13 games in their league play matches, the Samurai secured a top 2 finish. The enduring figure of Rizzo securing the Regional Championship MVP award. G2 destroyed all competition at the North American Championships, including old enemies NRG, and dominating Space Station Gaming in the final 4-0 to bag yet another title. RLCSX may have ended a little disappointingly for G2, but Rizzo was already on his way. He has nothing left to prove, and with more than $200,000 to his name in winnings, no one can blame the now former pro for hanging up his pro controller and settling into a happy retirement as a Rocket League content creator. His legacy at G2 secure, Rizzo's place will now go to another young upstart looking to make his name. But don't expect Rizzo to be out of the game for too long. He's part of the RLCS furniture, and we're gonna miss him.